We're not ready yet.
Too bad. We are
We're not ready
live.
yet. We're doing it again.
Yes. It is afternoon coffee, lunch break coffee. It's coffee break with Matt and Cindy.
Coffee break?
Yeah. Coffee break.
It's actually noon. Well,
So-
it's noon here.
Lunchtime coffee break.
Maybe it's not lunchtime where everybody's at.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe you're on the West Coast and
Then it's morning coffee break. Hey, everybody.
maybe you're in Europe and it's dinner time.
Ooh. Coffee works anytime.
Does it?
It does. Any time of the day. Yes.
You look dark.
I'm sorry. It's probably because I set up the
You're
lights.
sorry. Don't be
Yes.
sorry.
Yes. Everybody.
Oh, wait.
So we had a
What do we have?
conversation this morning.
We have conversations every morning.
It's true. True story. Oh, hey, Monica, my sis from another miss. That's right. She's back. She's back on Instagram.
Welcome back, Monica.
Yes. Hey, girl in coconut. So we were talking this morning about why people fail. Dun, dun, dun. Right? That sounds like a
Key dramatic
upbeat,
music now.
Right? An upbeat topic.
Why do people fail? They don't get out of bed in the morning?
Yeah, no. Well, that's not the number one reason.
They don't list things?
No.
They don't source as good as things as I do?
Well, I think most people source better than you. So we were talking about what makes people fail and why people fail. And personally, I think the number one reason is people don't lean into their own strengths. They try to, it was my post this morning, they try to follow somebody else's path.
Agreed.
And, Gary Vee is live too, but this is a better chat. That's right.
Thanks, Oakbrook.
So they try to follow somebody else's path. They haven't ever seen anybody else take the path that they feel like they should take, or they don't see anybody else doing what they want to do. And so they stick with what's safe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they don't ever reach their potential.
Well, and I think a lot of it is people just see, wow, this person's really doing well at this business plan.
So I'm just going to
So I'm
copy
going to
it.
do the same thing. But they may not have the same opportunities for sourcing or for whatever. I mean...
Yeah. Yes, there's so many variables. 100% accurate. It's the reason why I gave up on eBay the first time, the glam thrift. Absolutely. Yeah. Shiny object syndrome, Oakbrook. Perfect example. You know, you see somebody else doing really well, like you said, selling this or listing this way or whatever. And advice is great.
Yeah.
And ideas are fantastic and all of that. But then you got to figure out, okay,
does this apply to me? Can I emulate this? Can I, and I think everybody's just got their own set situation going on.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be. Time, sourcing opportunities, financial resources, whatever it is.
Storage space.
Yeah.
Like I can't have a huge store because we don't have the storage space for it.
Nope.
So that's just, that works great for other people. But if I tried to go that route,
It won't work for us.
it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So we have to be able to list less and sell more.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to use the tools that we have available to us.
Yeah. Yeah. To optimize our potential. And you got to figure out your own path. I get a lot of questions like, I got a question that said, what time do you send offers to watchers? And I'm sure that person thought that I was being like obtuse and not wanting to share my great secret. But the truthful answer was, when I send those is not necessarily the best time for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're going to have to figure out how to figure out when is the best time for you. Cindy's brain is a great tool. Thank you, fabulous, I think.
You don't live with her.
So figuring out those strategies.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, somebody could be selling video games and we sell used clothing. Well, our strategies are not going to be the same. as somebody who sells or electronics or antique goods, or
Yeah.
you really have to be careful not to compare yourself unless they have the exact same, and that
And you
never,
live in the exact same neighborhood and you have the exact same storage space, the exact
Absolutely.
same financial resources. And yeah, clothing rescue. I see people saying don't pick up X. It doesn't sell. And I'm like, it's selling just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you figured out how to lean into what you have available to you, what you're good at, what you can source, when you can source, how to list, all of those things.
And what drives you? I've heard you on so many coaching calls where somebody says, I sell this. And your first question is, do you really like selling that? And they're like, no. And you're like, why are you selling it?
Stop! Yeah, there's 1,000 ways to make money on the internet.
And the person's like, really?
Yeah.
And you're like, don't sell it. If you don't like it, why are you selling it?
You don't have to.
And then the answer is always the same. So-and-so sells this. I've seen other people sell this.
Yep. A clothing rescue, plus I have to share my thrifts with you too, so I have to find my own lane. Sorry about that. But I know what she's selling and we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, she knows that. Yeah, it depends on what's available. Yes, exactly. I was told many times kids' clothing doesn't sell, but it works for Ashley Pocket. Absolutely. Yeah. So it's just what are you knowledgeable about? What do you enjoy learning? What do you enjoy doing? Because if you hate it,
Oh, it's...
this is not the job you want.
Mm-hmm.
If
I've worked at several jobs I hated.
Yeah, but being your own boss and trying to do something that you hate, I think is so much harder because there's nobody telling you.
But
you have
that's
to.
the great thing about this. You're your own boss. You get to decide.
Yeah, does this bring you joy? Absolutely.
I'm not doing this because somebody else is doing the same thing. I'm doing something I want to do.
Yeah, yeah. So figuring out that what works for you, and I enjoy electronics and shipping, and good for you. Sell quick, ship quick, you go. Good for you.
Yeah, we tried electronics. Hated it.
That was a big old thumbs up.
Now, does that mean we pass on all electronics? Absolutely not. But we're very particular.
Yeah.
It's got to be worth our time and our money.
Yeah, it's got to be worth the
I don't really want to do
barrier
this.
factor. Yep. Yeah, but figuring out then, okay, how can we do that? How can we list those items? How can we source those items and work that in so that we're not wanting to, quit.
Yeah. I check the electronics a lot, but I pass almost always.
Almost always.
Very rarely will I come up with something, but it's got to be worth my time.
Yeah.
Because I don't like it, so I want to be paid well for it.
Yeah, Tiff's amazing with clothing, so when I don't find anything, I go help her check comps. Yeah. And having somebody to source with is so much more fun. It just is. I love sourcing with you.
Me, not so much. Especially when you find better stuff than me.
Which isn't every single time,
No.
but it is what it is. But yeah, I just think that so many people just are taking what looks like the safe route.
Yeah.
And it looks like the safe route to do what somebody else has proven to work.
Yeah.
But it might not be the safe route for you if you hate it.
Well, and that brings up another conversation.
Starbucks, that's right.
Did Jeff Bezos play the safe route?
Nope.
Did, I can't think of anybody else, but I mean, did they play the
So
safe
many
route?
people.
Did the successful players in any industry play the safe route?
Yeah, they didn't follow in anybody else's path.
Mm-hmm.
They knew where they wanted to be. They got advice from people, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And they've drawn on what they've learned in the past, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then they figured out how to make it their own, and how to look at their resources and what drove them and build upon that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I'm not saying go and invest in some crazy high risk, but you need to take risks too.
Yeah.
And you never know. One of those risks may be
The one thing that
I
just...
really love this.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. So just kind of what's playing through our heads this morning of...
Your head, not mine.
Leaning into what you're good at. Leaning into what you enjoy.
Yeah.
Leaning into what your strong suits are.
Don't be afraid to not follow what other person is doing.
Yeah. Are you a thought leader or a thought follower? Thrift Love Sell. Absolutely. Yeah. You know, just because nobody else has done it doesn't mean it can't be done. It just means somebody needs to go and do it and make the path.
Well, there's great opportunity if no one's doing it.
Yeah.
Great opportunity.
Yeah. That's where the biggest opportunities lie.
Mm-hmm.
Is where there is no path, where you are willing to go and forge the path yourself. That's exciting to me.
I know.
That's what gets me up in the morning. Hey, Natalie. Yeah, so just, you know, kind of looking around and wanting to encourage people. Hello, fellow INTJ, Vasquez Vintage, yes. That's me. Just wanting to encourage people, like if you're sitting there today like, oh, I don't know if I should.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, oh, I don't know. Try it. Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, take the chance, take the risk, swing for the fences.
Well, and it was like the one shirt I showed you I got today.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know, I tried this one shirt last time. It was really not a name brand shirt at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it had a look. And I says, you know what? This will sell for a look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Many share bolos after they've sold their stocks. So when they share, the market may drop, even though you follow their path. Yeah. 1,000% Clothing Rescue. Like, they share it after they're out of it. So, thanks, Posh Hanger. You both are so encouraging. Yeah, so just want to encourage people to think outside the box. You know, like, this should be fun. You should be having fun with your business, and it should be exciting. And
yeah, and always remember, just because you see one person succeeding at a certain path doesn't mean that that's your destiny.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it can't be.
No.
It doesn't mean it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
You know, like there's not too many people selling sweaters today. Like you can go and crush it at sweaters if that's where your passion lies and that's what you want to do. If you want to go and, you know, sell electronics, go for it. But don't think that you have to follow somebody else's path.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just because they're buying it here and they're selling it for this doesn't mean that is what you have to do to succeed.
Or that if you don't have that opportunity available to you, that means you can't succeed.
Yeah, I mean, so many people post about the bins and how great the bins are and everything.
We don't got that here.
We don't have that here. We've got a bin that's like an hour away from us, but it's awful. And we've tried it. We've tried
Probably
it several
one
times.
of the worst things we did was try to follow somebody else's advice and go to the bins and...
Yeah, and some people, some
they do
states have
great.
great bins, and they've got great stuff, and I'm not knocking the bins.
No, it works
strategy.
absolutely for a lot of people.
But there are other areas that the bins are there, but that same opportunity is not. They're not getting the same quality of goods, and you end up coming out with cart filler.
Cart filler, yes. If someone says bolo on YouTube, run from that item. Oak Brook, I tend to agree. You know, what we've been talking about is the more you see an item, the less it is worth. So the more you see it at the thrift store, the more you see it online, the more you see it on YouTube, the more you see an item, the less it is worth. Supply and demand.
Yep.
It's just basic supply and demand. So, yeah, I mean, you have to be aware of that. Be aware of the trends, be aware of where the market is going, where the market has been, so it's leaving.
Yeah.
All of those things.
Yeah. Now, there are certain bolos like Tom Ford.
You could bolo that forever.
You don't see Tom Ford every day.
No. I think Thrift Love Sell, I think many get distracted from the basics of reselling, and that is having fire inventory. Yeah, I mean, and that's tough because, like, if you can't find those items, then what do?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can be successful in a different way. You're going to have to find different fire items. You're going to have to find what is fire for you that is available to you. How do you make it that? Vineyard Vines will go down in value due to the Target collab Oakbrook. That generally is the case. The regular brand takes a hit, at least for a while, whenever they do a collab with Target. Miss Love's with you guys. Sarah, we miss them too. Yeah, you have to get creative. But that should be what's fun.
Mm-hmm.
That should be what excites you.
Well, and again, lean into what's available to you in your area.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't live near any mountains, but people sell ski wear.
Oh, yeah. January was on and said that she loves to sell skis.
Yeah.
If I was trying to sell skis, I would be broke.
Yeah. Well, we can't find them here. Other people do well with golf equipment.
Yeah.
Other people do well with this and that, and with
Make your own fire. There you
go.
go.
The wetsuits, the diving wetsuits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if we don't live near an ocean, we're in the middle of the country. Can't find it here.
Wetsuits, not plentiful around here. But
But if you live on the coast somewhere, I would be at least looking them up.
Oh, yeah.
And if they don't, and again, if they don't excite me, then
move on.
But I'm not saying pass up on something that sells for $500 either.
Because $500 always excites me.
I would still be checking them.
Yes.
Yeah,
$500 always exciting.
Yeah.
Always.
So.
Yeah. So just thinking about how people just follow,
Yep.
It's the short line at the DMV. Nobody goes to the short line at the DMV because you just assume it's for, farm equipment or something. You don't have to get in the long line.
Really?
Yeah. I find wetsuits, but Goodwill prices them at like 30. Yeah, Sarah, that's tough. And so then what do? You have to find something else. I found a Scotta yesterday. It didn't excite me at all, but I'll take the money. Yeah. So sometimes just the money is exciting.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and like I said with electronics don't excite me, but if I found something...
For the right amount of money, would it?
For the right amount of money, of course it'll excite me.
Yeah.
I'm here to make money.
Yeah.
Bottom line...
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to do the stuff that doesn't necessarily excite you, but don't focus on your whole business because of it.
This should be fun. We should be having fun here. It shouldn't be all doom and gloom and...
I hate my job.
Yeah. I hate shipping and...
Yeah, well, and then that's the other thing. I mean, some of the stuff requires extra shipping. So if you're going to lean into it,
yeah,
make sure it's worth your time.
Yeah, and there are people that Robin loves to ship. I can't think of her Instagram ID off the top of my head. But she loves shipping. That's awesome.
Not me.
Not me. Who's hating life? I love this job too, Sarah. Absolutely. I sold 2 thermostats the other day for $150. Not sexy, but what? Yeah. Yeah. But the money was exciting.
But again, don't be afraid to take those risks.
Yeah.
Just because you pass a section at a store, don't be afraid to go in there and just check some stuff.
Yeah, check it out. See what you're missing. See what else you could be doing. Yeah. Go a different path. Make your own path. Have some fun with it.
And if you find something, don't follow it. I've said it. I'm sorry. Hate on me.
Yeah.
My Instagram is Mr_amazing.
There you go.
So don't send it to
all
her.
Negative
send
messages.
it to me. I'm sorry.
Diversify. Yes. I don't enjoy selling books. I don't either. Like Amazon sellers that are in there scanning all of the books, that looks like torture to me.
That looks so boring.
So that's not what we do.
But some of them make good money at it.
Oh, they make great money. $10 is $10 no matter what sells. Yeah. Go to Dollar Tree. You know what? There are people that have made a lot of money off of Dollar Tree and they didn't make a video on YouTube though. But Brooke, they did really well.
Mm-hmm.
And good for them. Good for them. You know, like, that's not my game, and that's okay. That is okay.
A-okay.
A-okay. So just thinking about that this morning and how we can further lean into what we enjoy, what excites us, what gets us going in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, but
And where those opportunities
a lot
are.
of it is we do well at it because we have that opportunity here.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you have the same opportunity there. So don't be frustrated because you see somebody else succeeding.
Yeah.
And you're not, because you may not have the same opportunity.
Yeah, it just means that you haven't figured out your path yet. And that's okay. Yeah, there's room for all of us because we all have our niches we enjoy. 1,000%. Beauty, brawn, repurposed. Agree. 1,000% that there is something available to you.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. You just have to figure out what that is, and then how do you harness that to the greatest potential.
Mm-hmm.
We often thrift with others and have no issues finding. You know, I often think that there's generally somebody at the store, and you know, like, they see you going through and they'll jump in front of you, or you can see, and I always think, you know what, it's okay, come after me, because, or you go first and I'll go after you, because I'm going to pick up different stuff.
Yep. Chances are you're not looking for the same exact things I am.
Yeah.
You may grab a few, but you're not going to grab all of them.
The vast majority of things that I pick up are going to be completely different because we have figured out what sells for us, how to sell those items, when does all of that strategy of it. And so we know what to pick up for us, and it's different.
And when I first started and I saw somebody else picking, it freaked me out every time.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, there's nothing here because somebody else was here.
There's nothing left.
Yeah, and that's just not true.
Nope. And I ended up finding a great
Yeah.
shirt after they went through it. And I was like, oh my.
Why'd you pass up on this? Because everybody's looking for different stuff. Because what you're good at is going to be different than what somebody else is good at. What you understand is going to be different than what somebody else understands.
Yeah.
How you sell your buyer, your store activity, all of that is going to be different for you and your area than for somebody else. Sell quick, ship quick. And if we change being envious to being encouraging, it lowers our own stress. Yes. Completely agree. You know, I so want to see other people succeed.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing makes me happier than watching other people succeed. Because this can change your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, reselling, this can change your life. And I want that for everybody. Sarah, yes, I heard someone in the Goodwill ask how much the coat was and told the employee they were going to sell it online. Meanwhile, you find St. John and Escada minutes. Yeah. So just because Goodwill is selling online doesn't mean that there's nothing there for you. Thrift Plus sell. The worst is when someone beats you to something amazing. Oh, you're like, oh, I was so close. Yeah, but I always think good for them. I find what I'm meant to find.
Yeah.
I'm going to find what I was meant to find. Period. You've helped me. Oh, well, I'm so glad. Flip it. Yeah, Mr. Guys. Yeah, we've missed going live, missed hanging out with everybody. We're going to try and do it more throughout the summer.
Yep.
Come and hang out. And we'll try to save them and put them on our YouTube channel as my phone and internet allows. My sister beat me to $50 item within arm's length. Oh, that's fun. That's funny. Your joy at our success. Yes. Thanks, Coach. Oh, Dawn, I'm so glad that you have been a part of this month's group. She is totally killing it and has turned her business around. And yeah, that
brings you happiness.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Because I'll be like, look what Dawn did. Yes. Yeah. Yes, there was some reason another person found that $100. It mattered by their groceries this week. Yeah. Yeah. And when I'm meant to find something, I'll find it. I've had profitable posters and plush fall on me. Sometimes items find you, sell quick, ship. Oh my gosh, isn't that true?
I say that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This item found me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wolf of eBay, Matt sending the sticker peel tool saved my face. Oh, they're 90. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad that they are better. I'm so glad that they're better. Yes. If you don't have a Scotty peeler, go over to Bubble Fast and buy yourself a Scotty peeler because, yeah, it's fantastic. Quality threads. Somebody pushed me out of the way to get a... Oh. There's no reason for that.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no reason. You don't need to jump in front of somebody. You don't need to push somebody out of the way. Like, just calm down, everybody. It's going to be okay. You're going to find what you're meant to find. You know, Oakbrook, I have a courage coming out. The law of attraction. The law of attraction. But you know what, Oakbrook? I know you're making a joke, but how many times have we been, like, in the morning, gosh, it's been a long time since I found this item. Mm-hmm. And then you go in, and there it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you seem to get in, like, a run. Where you'll find that same item over and over again. You're like,
this is awesome.
And then it'll stop, and you're like, man, I wish to find those again.
Hey, Cherish, I'm taking a break. Excited to watch you guys live. Yay. And then you're going to get back to work. She's in my group. And then you're going to get back to work, right? I've had a lady cut me off with a card, so I couldn't finish. Yeah, you don't need to do that. I look mean, so people leave me. You know, Matt does too. Oh my goodness. Like, he has this face when he is sourcing, like, oh. And I always think, like, nobody's ever going to come up and say hi to you or anything.
People talk to me all the time.
That's true. You do always make a friend.
I make a friend everywhere when we go to outsourcing.
January, this happened to me the last week. I willed Tory Burch into existence. Yes. Like, I don't know how that... It's the same way with selling stuff. You'll think, like, gosh, I wonder why that hasn't sold. And then...
We did that with that shirt, that men's shirt that I had. What was it? I
don't remember.
It was a real expensive one.
Oh, yes. The Brunello
Susanelli. And we had it for a long time. And we were going through the bid, and we pulled some out, and I saw that in there. I'm like, we still have this?
Why hasn't this sold?
It sold like the next day.
Seriously, the next day. Yes, Cherish. Yes, she's going back to work. Natalie, I saw a sweater cape scarf that can be worn 8 different ways and thought of that. He loves those items, yes. Sell quick, ship quick. I make friends with seniors. That's funny. I seem to attract the older Polish women who think that I speak Polish.
Yeah, they'll come up to you and they'll start going,
and I'm always like, I'm sorry, I don't speak
If you speak Polish, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, but I'm actually Polish, but...
Yeah, we don't speak Polish. So, yes. I manifested Uggs into existence and got to... Oh, yay. Beauty brand. CHP, so excited to be... I'm so excited for June groups. I am really, really jazzed about them. I think they're going to be really good. My May groups are ending this week. And they've all done really well. So, yeah, I'm excited for June groups. June's typically one of the harder months to grow in. So I'm excited to show that it can be done. You can grow even in the summer. So yes.
Yeah, and summer does slow down.
I mean, so it's not easy.
For those of you who are new to this, summer does slow down because it's just the weather's nice.
Yeah.
People are not spending as much time on their computers.
Yeah. So you really have to work the strategy and be really aware of all of those things. But I get Armenian or Persian. I can see that, Hugo. Callie, looking forward to yay, June groups, yay. I'm so excited for them. Wolf of eBay, you guys need my Scottish giveaway box in a couple. Oh, you're doing a Scottish giveaway. Oh, yes. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I gotta see what it is.
Yes. Hey there, Jazz Thrifts and Flips. So we just kind of wanted to come on and say if you are feeling like you're not succeeding,
you're seeing others succeed, and you're feeling like you're failing.
Like, I can't do this, it's not working. Stop trying to follow their path.
Yeah.
Stop thinking that you have to follow their path.
Absolutely.
You can do this your own way. You get to choose. This is choose your own adventure, real life. You get to choose. Hey, rockin' revolutions. So, yeah, just wanted to come on really quick and just try to encourage some people.
And freak people out that we went live again twice in 1 week.
Was it twice in 1 week? Was it this week also?
We went a couple of days ago, you dork.
All my days run into each other.
Was it a couple of days ago?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was. It was Monday.
Okay. Agreed. Look at your own results and break. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Figure out what's working and what isn't, and then push hard against that. Lean into what excites you.
Yeah, but don't get discouraged when you see others succeeding. I think that's
Yeah.
really the key.
Yeah. Yeah. Your success is right around the corner.
Yeah.
It's you're right there. Lean into it and go and get it.
Yeah, your success is not dependent on somebody else's
Success or failure.
achievements.
Yeah, your success is your own. And the world doesn't need 1,000 Cindy and Matts.
Well, 1,000 mats.
Right?
Could you imagine 1,000 of me
No, I couldn't. That's
annoying you all at
That's
once
such a scary thought.
in the car doing this? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, all the time. But the world doesn't need that. The world needs what you offer, what you bring, what you have available to you. Like that's your secret sauce that nobody else can ever have.
Yeah.
Your knowledge, what you bring to the table, nobody else can ever have that. Your life experiences. Lean into that. Keep your energy positive. Yes, yeah. Surround yourself with people that are going to encourage you. Oprah, I cannot agree with that more. Shabby vintage chic. Yes, stay away from the negativity. If somebody is saying you can't, that is their own insecurities. That is them saying they can't. You don't have to accept that as you can't. They don't know you. Even if they do, they don't know what you have available to you. They don't know what your potential is.
They don't know what your situation is.
Yeah.
How many hours you can work or
What your drive is.
I mean, so many people come on here and they have 3 kids.
We have 3 kids.
Well, we have 3 older kids. I mean, 3 younger kids.
Yes.
You know, like little kids
Little
that require attention. And they're like, I can't get up, you know, they're all upset. Someone else is putting up 50 items a day.
Well, yeah.
Well, you've got 3 kids.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to put up 50 items a day. Don't expect yourself to put up 50 items a day.
Yeah. But then figure out that, guess what? You know what the hot toy at Christmas is going to be.
Right.
And we're like, oh, I don't know.
You know what the trendy baby clothes are. Or
Yeah.
The trendy...
Or what that thing is called that every mom is using now. And I'm like, I don't know. We didn't have one of those when my kids were little. So you can take that and make it a positive within your life.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be a negative.
Yep. Or your kid plays soccer and you know the hot soccer cleat
Or the hot soccer player. Or you just know that the Women's World Cup is this summer.
That's coming up in a few weeks.
And so if you have any girls soccer related items, those are going to be hot because the Women's World Cup is coming up.
Yep.
You know that. Lean into that. Understand what you offer, what you bring to the table, and turn that into your biggest positive. Because there's enough negativity. There's enough negativity out there. There's enough negativity on Instagram to make you want to.
She's Amazing Taste Store on Instagram, so I hate to her.
There is! This should be fun. This should be exciting. We should be encouraging each other and building each other up.
Absolutely.
We need more positivity. You can do this.
Yeah.
This life is often lonely.
Was that the word you're looking for? Was lonely?
No, it wasn't, but that's the best word I came up with. But yeah, you don't have anybody saying, way to go, good job.
You don't have a boss saying attaboy.
No, there are no attaboys.
Nope.
And we need more of that.
Yeah.
We need more, way to go. That's awesome. You did it.
You hit your sales numbers this month.
Yeah. You hit your
achieved
listing
your
goal.
quota. Yeah.
Yeah. I always think that if you have a great sales day, if you want to show your pile of packages, show them. It doesn't matter if it is 3 or if it is 300. Show them.
Yeah. And be proud of what you did.
Be proud of what you did. You don't...
And just because yours isn't the same as somebody else's doesn't mean...
You didn't work hard.
You didn't work hard for it, or you didn't achieve it,
Yeah. When you need turn on music. Yes, I do that too. But yeah, you worked hard for whatever that result is.
Mm-hmm.
And you have every right to be proud of the fact that you worked hard to reach that result. So be proud of it. And if somebody wants to poo-poo that, this, that, or the other, Oakbrook, no. Yeah. If you want to flex and flex, I do. Yeah, I'm proud of making myself better off. Wolf of eBay, I agree. Be proud of yourself. It's okay. Feel the thunder. That's right, Mr. Mom Vlog. I agree. Be proud of it. And if what you are proud of today is just that you found all the items and you got them all shipped, and that was... Some days that is the greatest success.
I found everything.
Yes. Yeah. And your amount of money for 5 packages may be higher than the person with 20 packages.
Yeah.
Shabby vintage chic, yes.
That's a great point.
Your money goal is totally different.
Yeah.
Like what you need to make every day. What your goals are different. Maybe your goal is to make just enough money so that you can have more time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to make, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You just want to pay your bills and then be able to take time off.
Maybe it's for a vacation.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for new tires on the car. Maybe it's for the water bill. Maybe...
Whatever it is. Yeah, your goals are different. So, and they're no less important than somebody else's.
Absolutely.
So be proud of them. If you're like, oh, nobody will like your post, then tag us. We will. Absolutely, because we've been there. Mm-hmm. We've had huge piles of packages and we've had small piles of packages. We've had great sales numbers and we had a low mile packages today. So
we did not have a good day yesterday. But
we've been on both sides of it, and we know that there is hard work on both sides. I want to be the man and not work for the man. Rockin' Revolutions, I hear that. Yeah. And so your goal is different, though. Some people love their full-time job, and they just want to make extra. Great. Go do that. Be proud of that. So whatever it is that you're doing today, be proud of it. Be excited about it. Be excited about what you bring to the table.
Go fight, win.
Go fight, win. Yes. So thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for enjoying a cup of coffee with us. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.